Hey, we are live. Welcome to this week's readings. Super excited. Okay. As you can see, I'm on a different screen, and I'm really looking at this and thinking that the video is much better than what I was using on the directly onto Facebook Live. So those videos and the quality of the videos has just not been any good. So this is what I'm using now. So fabulous. And I can see your comments when you comment, and it is amazing. So I hope you are all having a fantastic week. I think this week, hi Lauren, I think this week will be a lot lighter than last week, and the last couple of weeks have just been very, look, I wouldn't say heavy, but I just feel that for so many of us, there's been no motivation. It's been, very much inward and not really knowing what the next step is, so not doing anything. And if that's been happening with you, don't beat yourself up about it. I just feel that it's really been happening to a lot of people, and just be okay with it. Be okay with it, be at peace with it. And all the planets are now direct for the next 9 weeks. And so we are all moving forward now. And, perhaps you can look at it this way. You needed the rest the last couple of weeks because you're going to be very energetic moving forward now. So let's get started. I'm going to play my... And of course, a lawnmower starts as soon as I start. Typical. Anyway, I'm going to play my pyramid. So let's have a moment or two of this beautiful sound healing. Oh, it just feels so good. This sound from this is just amazing. And I was saying to my meditation class last night that it's very energetically aligned with me. The same as my pendulum. Actually, I've got my pendulum here too. I'll show you. Because what happens with my pendulum, it's an amazing stone, this pendulum. Isn't it beautiful? So what happens with my pendulum is that when I'm using it and I close my eyes, I can see it. It's like a beautiful white light in exactly that shape, and I can see it. And the same thing happens with this. I start playing and I close my eyes and I can see the shape of it. And it doesn't happen with all of the things that I use. Very, very strong with the crystal pyramid, and also with my pendulum. So I kind of know I'm in alignment. All right. Hello, everybody. Nat's here, Nadine, Samantha. Hey. Louise. Hi, Louise. I am having a lovely start to the week. Thank you, Samantha. All right. We are going to pull some cards for our weekly messages. For our weekly messages for the general reading, I'm using the Gilded Tarot, and I'm also using the Queen of the Moon Oracle. And then for the messages for all of the signs this week, I'm going to be using the Mystical Wisdom deck. And I haven't decided which sign we'll start off with first, but who was here first? Let me have a look. Who was here first? Lauren was here first. Lauren Mines. Tell me what star sign you are, Lauren, and we will start with your sign. Anyway, this is the general reading. So let's see the message for all of us for this week as we go into the week. Oh, that's nice. What else do we need to know? I'm going to choose 3 tarot or allow the tarot to choose me. That's normally what happens. And actually, okay, we've got 4. Beautiful. I love all of these cards. I'll show them all together for you. Then let's have a look what they mean. We've got the Lovers. We've got the 8 of Swords in reverse. We've got the King of Pentacles. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. I love this for this week. So the Lovers card is really great. And I think for some people watching, it is actually about a new person coming in romantically, coming in slowly. Could be an earth sign, and it's definitely the next step. It's definitely a great match. So for some of you, that is the message. Yeah, really nice, really nice. The other message that I am feeling here is really about coming up out of the funk. And I think, as I said in the beginning, many of us have felt a little bit in the funk, in the kind of out of the groove for the last couple of weeks. And I think this is coming back into connection. Yeah, because when we are, hey Shannon, when we are feeling in a funk, when we're feeling unmotivated, when we're feeling a bit confused about the next step, we're really not connected. And, I feel this week will bring that back. So the Lovers card is about connection. It's about connecting in with your passion as well. Yeah. The 8 of Wands here is saying that it is coming. News is coming. Good fortune is coming. Inspiration is coming. The ideas are coming, just not as fast as normal. So be patient. They are coming. It's just coming in slowly. I think it's still going to be dragging a little bit, but the planets are going direct. And for the first time for a long time, they're all direct for about 9 weeks. So things are definitely going to start moving. The King of Pentacles is about safety and security. And I feel this week that, when you start to get that connection back, that you will be feeling safe and secure within yourself. It's not about the external. It's not about having a certain thing or things, or having things a certain way, or having a certain scenario, or anything in your reality. It's an internal safety and security, feeling grounded, feeling really connected and in tune with who you are. And it feels like that is coming back this week. And you've definitely got the Wheel of Fortune in your favor. The wheel is starting to turn again this week. So if you have been feeling I say dullness, but it really isn't. It's just a funky feeling. If you've really been feeling that for the last week or more, then this week things are going to start to turn again, which is really great news. So I'm loving these cards. So the first meaning was for some of you who are watching about a relationship coming in. So definitely a relationship coming in. It's been a long time coming. Could be with an earth sign, but someone very grounded. And it's definitely, things are finally moving for you. So for that particular message, for the relationship message, I'm just going to pull a Queen of the Moon Oracle, and then I'm going to pull one for the other message, which is about really getting connected again and moving forward. All right, let's see. Oh, okay, we've got nourishment. Beautiful. So for the first message, for this general reading, for the first message about, perhaps a new relationship coming in, really nurture yourself, nourish yourself, and really I'm hearing be kind to yourself. And what has this got to do about, somebody else coming in? It's really the energy then that you are putting out and that you're attracting, and that you are worth nurturing, that you are worth nourishing, that you are worth looking after. And you've got to feel that and know that in here before you will be treated like that on the outside. So if you are looking for a relationship to come in, I really feel this week could be the time that it happens for some of you. Really do what you can this week to amp up that self-worth of really feeling valuable to yourself and looking after yourself, because that energy will be projected outwards, and that's what will come back. Now, the other message of these cards was reconnecting. If you've been in a little bit of a funk the last couple of weeks, it's about reconnecting. Let's see what message we've got from the Queen of the Moon Oracle for that. Pleasure. Look at that. Go have some fun. The interesting thing is that this week I've got a theme of joy as well in my group and in my messages and on my pages. So connect with joy, connect with pleasure. Really, lots of transformation here, lots of butterflies. See all the connection here. She's just really connecting. And I had a client this morning who has also been in a bit of a funk. And really the message was, as soon as that, and I've been in one as well, and as soon as that wall of resistance of energy is removed or dissipates or shifts, which it will this week, it could be today for some of you, and you'll feel connected again, all the things that you've been wanting to receive are just going to rush in. You can see it here. So lots of pleasure, joy and reconnection. And full moon is this weekend. And you can let go of whatever's not serving you. Let go of what's not serving you. Move past the resistance. And it's often the resistance is thinking that things should be a certain way. But that's not feeling connected. So, I see so many people in the comments here have been in a big funk this last couple of weeks. Yeah, definitely. It's real. It's not just you. You are not alone. But this week, I really feel you coming out of that, emerging from that. It won't be difficult. It will just feel natural. But if you are still feeling in that bit of a funk, I would really recommend that you get connected again. Do what you can to get out of your mind and really connect in with your heart again and the truth of who you are, which is not your mind. Okay? So it looks like a really great week coming up. I'm excited. Oh, you love my new screen? Thanks, Nadine. Thank you. I think the quality is a lot better than what I was using before. So that's fantastic. All right, Lauren, you are a Taurus. Fantastic. We are going to start with Taurus today. Okay. I'm using the Mystical Wisdom card. So these are messages for each of the signs. And each week when I do this, I also try to bring it in to our general messages and the general cards as well. So I'll do that again. All right, Taurus. Let me have a sip of water. Okay. Taurus, what have we got? That's the one there. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Gratitude. Be grateful for all you have. That is the best way to get out of the mind. Because when we're in the mind and we're I mean, unless you're trying to figure something out, like do a problem or something, that's okay. The mind is very useful. But if you're in the past or in the future and you're in worry and you're in stress and you're in anxiety, the best way to get out of that is to get into your heart and feel grateful for something. And it's not a forced gratitude. When you're forcing gratitude and positivity, it's not real. You're doing it as a duty, as a responsibility. I have to be grateful so I feel better. I have to be positive so I feel better. It doesn't work. It has to come from the heart. And there is always something to be grateful for. Just the fact that you're up and you're breathing, right? Always something to be grateful for. So Taurus, this will be your energy this week. Tuning into that gratitude will reconnect you will reconnect you like this, actually. That's what it will do. Gratitude will bring you this. Gratitude will bring you this feeling this week, Taurus. So what is it directly right now that you can see or feel that you can go, wow, that's amazing that that's in my life. Wow, that's amazing that is there that I can see. Wow, I'm so grateful that there's a beautiful breeze blowing today. What is it for you, Taurus? And there might be some real big things as well here that you can tune into and really start to think about what it is that is already in your reality and not the lack of anything. That will bring you back to gratitude, and that is going to help you reconnect. Okay? Beautiful. Hey, Juanita. Nice to see you. All right, we have Gemini next. Whoa, cards everywhere. What's going on, Gemini? All right, Gemini, what do we need to know for Gemini? Okay. Gemini, we've got children. Isn't that interesting? The first message I'm hearing is about your inner child. When was the last time you let your inner child out to play? This retrograde might have really been affecting you as an air sign, and you may be very heavy in the head. So this is just a message this week to allow that inner child to come out and play again. Allow that creativity, Gemini. You're very creative. And if you have been thinking and planning and, working something out, maybe now's the time to do the creative element of it. So that's the first message I'm hearing from that. Obviously, it's a card that's about children and knowing that your children are protected. So for some of you, that will be relevant. And if you are worried about your children, this is a sign that they are protected. If you're worried about a child that's passed, they are in good hands and very looked after is the message. So try not to be concerned with that, because the message is that they are okay. The biggest message here, Gemini, is about your inner child. What can you do this week that will give you great pleasure? What can you do this week that will really feel like play? That will feel like play. The butterflies are really standing out here for me, for you, Gemini, and also the number 18, which reduces to 9. It's really the end of a cycle here for you, and it's the start of something new. I feel maybe, most of this year has perhaps been a bit not confusing, but not clear as to really where you're heading. And I feel the clarity now is with many of you, and now it's time to create. Awesome. All right, who is next? Cancer, like me. I'm a Cancerian. All right. Thanks everybody who's here live. It's amazing. All right, Cancer, intuition. This is so interesting. I've been harping on about this all day to myself, to other people, to my clients. Intuition, intuition. So Cancer, this week, it's definitely about intuition. And intuition is connection. It's connection. Now, as a Cancer with a lot of planets in Gemini, I've been very in my head the last couple of weeks. And that kind of blocks my intuition because my connection comes from here, not my head. And I think that's true for everybody. So Cancer, this week, it is important to find that connection again with your heart. I'm really seeing that unicorn horn here coming from the third eye. Isn't that interesting? I'm really just seeing that. And the message I'm seeing from that is hone in, hone in. It's like it's like a directional finder, or and that's not even the word. It's like a tuning fork, right? Your third eye. And your third eye is your intuition. It encompasses everything, I feel. So tuning in to your intuition, and it's really about trust. There's a lot of trust here, and a lot of play. The best way to get out of your head is to find something that's fun. So have some fun and tune in. Intuition is going to be really strong this week. And for many of you, I feel there's some new channels opening for many of the Cancerians out there. I feel that the connection that you're going to create this week is going to open up some different channels of intuition coming to you, either through hearing, seeing, sensing. I know for me, my auditory is getting stronger, and as well as many other things. For some of you, there may be new channels of intuition opening up that you haven't experienced before. So that will be fascinating. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Next up, we have Leo. Leo. Oh, I've got a hair right there. About to get in my eye. All righty. Leo. Originality. Look at that. That is very Leo. Blaze your own trail, Leo. I love that for you. Look at you dancing, doing your own thing. Pleasure. That is the message for you this week, Leo. Get back, shine that light. If you're not shining your light, Leo, you will feel very out of alignment. Out of all of the fire signs, it's you that have that solar plexus, that sun in the center. It's shining. It's a shining beacon. And this week, you will be shining it for all to see. I'm also sensing here for some of you that it will be really great to actually go and do something just for the pleasure. So like a dancing class, or even just dancing around the house. Just do something for the pleasure of it, for the fun of it. Because, you know, I feel you've been in a funk as well. We all have been. Now, I'm seeing a lot of water here. So perhaps you've had a bit of an emotional time lately, and the emotions have overrun your sense of fun. It's been too heavy. So this is the emotions all back in balance again, and really just going for it. Just go for it. Such a happy, beautiful card. Really love that for you, Leo. Really beautiful. Alrighty, Virgo. What have we got for you? Oh, there it is. Dolphin, once again, we've got fun and pleasure. Don't worry, be happy. Beautiful message. Dolphins are about play, they're about fun, they're about happiness, they're about joy. So, Virgo, it's time to really have some joy and play. Go blow some bubbles. Yeah. You know, really, it's interesting how this is coming up for each sign, right? It is about celebrating. I think it's going to feel for, especially I think for you, Virgos, it's going to feel like you haven't played in decades, right? I think this funk has been really heavy for some of you, and it's really going to feel like, oh my goodness, this is the first time I've had fun in so long. That's how it will feel. It will feel even more divine than normal. So go have some fun. There's a lot of people in this card, Virgo, so I'm just wondering whether you will be celebrating with other people. You will reunite or get together with some friends, or maybe a networking group, or have coffee with the girls or something like that. But there seems to be a lot of connection here, a lot of feminine, and a lot of really tuning into your emotions and how you feel. So this is definitely you tuning into your heart and your intuition rather than the logic. This week is about play. You can still get things done. This week is about play and pleasure. And the more that you have, the faster you will rise up out of the energy from last week. All right, let's get on to Libra. Libra. Right. And guys, I'll be using this platform again tomorrow for the mini readings on my page. So I'll be able to do better than I did last week or the week before. Hey, Tanara, how are you? Thank you. I'm not up to Aquarius yet, but I will be in a moment. We are up to Libra. Libra, think big. Think big. Potential. Think big for your future. I love this. This is like a new vision is what I'm feeling, Libra. I feel you've really restricted yourself of late. Once again, being a bit in the head, just trying to figure things out. And, oh, hey, Chrissy, this is for you then. But this is about a bigger picture coming to life, a bigger picture coming to life. And once again, it's got to do with having some fun. So, Libra, what can you do right now to think about your bigger picture, your plans, and the pleasure that it's going to bring you? Not the details, but the fun and the pleasure. That is the important feeling this week. The fun and the pleasure of your future plans, not the details. Because when you know how you want to feel and how it's going to feel, then the details take care of themselves. That's the biggest message for you this week. So potential, think big. And I think for some of you, you need to think bigger. Some of you aren't thinking big enough. You can create whatever you want. So think bigger. Think bigger. I also feel for you, I'm coming back to this card here, I also feel for you, Libra, that there is going to be lots of divine, intuitive, sorry, I'm just reaching for the word, inspired ideas coming through as soon as you have this connection. Think bigger, feel into it, and the ideas will come that you can then act on for the details. Okay? Alrighty, Scorpio. Scorpio. I know we've got a few Scorpios here with us today. Chrissy, yes, see the forest before the trees. I love that. That's a great analogy. All right, and how much fun will you have in that forest? How much fun will you have in that forest before you plan what the trees look like? Yeah. All right, Scorpio, we've got Owl. Follow your intuition. Very intuitive stuff for all of the water signs this week. I feel everybody actually is getting more intuitive this week with the connection that you'll be making, but the water signs definitely. So Scorpio, very intuitive this week. The Owl for me is about that trust and that knowledge within you, and really knowing that everything is working out. Everything is okay. Lots of butterflies here, lots of transformation, lots of worlds, lots of planets. I don't know if you can see them. There they are. Lots of planets. So for me, that is worldly, otherworldly messages. So for some of you Scorpios that are very tuned in, you're going to be getting messages from other beings, planets, or universes. Take note of them because they may not mean anything to you right now, but I feel it that they will be part of the picture. Okay, so if that happens to you, take note. The other thing here is it's the trust. Yeah, it's the trust. There's a lot of blue here too, Scorpio. So perhaps it's about expression. And I feel for some of you, there's some healing. There's some healing going on. So the pleasure for you this week, Scorpio, will be the connection. It will be the connection and the messages that you receive from that connection. That will be your pleasure this week, because that is going to really put you back into that trust of the divine and the divine timing. So it's going to be really pivotal for you moving forward. So I love that. What a beautiful card. Oh, there's a rainbow there too, I've just noticed. Magic can happen, Scorpio. All right, let's go to Saggy. What have we got for the Sagittarians? All right. Oh, thanks, Chrissy. You're so awesome. Thank you. All right, Saggies, we've got the 7 deadly sins, humanity's destructive traits. This is interesting, and the message that I'm getting here is of this out of alignment, this funk that you've been in. It's going to take an effort on your part to push it aside. And the effort will just be with your good energy. The effort will just be with your good energy. So you can do that. And this is a choice, guys. Like, you know, I have a theme of joy this week across my groups and pages. If you're already on this page, join the group if you would like to. But it's a choice. We can choose to be in the mindset of what we don't have and lack and anger and all of that, or we can choose joy. It's not always easy, but there's the work, right? You can go and do 1,000 personal development courses, but the work is here, right here in this moment. What are you going to choose? You're going to choose the good feelings or choose the other that don't make you feel good. So Saggies, this is your choice this week, and you will be able to do this easily simply by going within, finding that beautiful light within you, that fire within you, reconnect to your passion, your purpose, your fun side. You are a really fun sign. You really are. You are happy, joyful, fun. connect into that, and it will be easy to push the other aside. Nice. I'm loving all the messages today. All right, Capricorn. What have we got for Capricorn? All right. There it is. Celebration. Yes. Let go and have fun. Once again, it's about fun, guys. I think this is going to be a joyful week. So Capricorn, this is about letting go and having fun. Now, you can be really caught up in the day-to-day stuff, the physical stuff, the safety and security stuff of money and home and environment. You can get really caught up in that, and it stops you from having fun. This week, it's about having fun. So some celebrations. The message I'm getting here for you, Capricorn, is to really write down. I want you to do this. Write down at least 3 things that you have achieved in the last couple of weeks and celebrate them. Even if it is just on a day when you were feeling down that you picked yourself up. That is something to celebrate. But maybe you've achieved something as well. Write down 3 things and celebrate them this week. You really will feel like it. You really will. There's a lot of magic. There's a lot of magic going on here. And just let go and have some fun. I feel for some of you Capricorns that there is something that you're seeking. There is an answer you're seeking, the next step of something, a solution. The solution will come when you step out of asking for the solution. When you step out of the problem, the answer will come. So have some fun this week. Celebrate 3 things that you have achieved recently, and really be proud of yourself, and have some, just lighten up this week. All right, Aquarius, what have we got, my beautiful Aquarians? We're out of Aquarius season now. We're into Pisces season. So let's see, what have we got? Aquarius, this is very you. Knowledge, seek knowledge. And as an air sign, Aquarius, you do like to seek knowledge. You like learning. But you like learning about what you're interested in, and you know, as a real humanitarian kind of energy, and as a real individual personality, like, you know, you really don't like to go with the crowd. You like to do your thing. Seeking knowledge that helps you go there and help other people in the way you like to help people is really important for you. With this particular card, there's quite a few messages I'm hearing here, but the first one is that, and you can see here, she's got the book, the intellectual knowledge, but here's the light and her eyes are closed. The first message here, Aquarius, is that not all the knowledge you seek is in a book. There's knowledge in here that you have, that you can tune into, because you're quite intuitive as well. So tune inwards for some of the knowledge that you seek. You won't find it all in intellectual sources. Some of it is in here, and you have the answers. You have the answer in here. The other thing here is a lot of different groups of people, and I feel that this is a message to go and ask other people for their opinions, their help, their guidance, because that is some of the knowledge that you seek is there as well. It's in other people, it's in you, it's in other people, as well as the intellectual knowledge. So this is about expansion here of where you find your answers. And once again, when you're having fun, the answers will come. When you are having fun, the answers will come. So Aquarius, get out there, have some fun, have some meetings with some friends and some get-togethers, and you know, go and find people that are doing what you want to do and ask them their advice or whatever it is that you want to know. The other thing that I'm really feeling from this is the color. It's the color. And the color is grounding. The color is sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is where all your fears are, and relationship fears. So this week would be a really great week to write down any fears that come up, any blocks, any fears, any thoughts that don't feel good. Write them all down and then look at them at the end of the week and just decide and ask yourself, is that really true? Just get them out of your head so that you can put other knowledge into your head that is serving you well. Awesome. That was a big message. All right, Pisces, we are up to you, and we are now in Pisces season. Let's see. Oh, Samantha, spot on for you. Fantastic. Yes, celebrate that. Yeah. And you know what? We've all been very emotional the last couple of weeks. And I think we need to also celebrate that we have that ability to be emotional rather than scolding ourselves for, you know, letting our emotions take over. We need to accept it and just go, it's okay to be sad. It's okay to be overwhelmed. It's okay to have a cry and release it and let it go. What's not okay is to decide to stay there out of fear, because you can choose to, you know, acceptance. All right, this is where I am right now. This is how I'm feeling. I accept it. I acknowledge it. I'm going to feel it. What's my next step from there? And then make a choice. All right, who am I up to? Pisces. All right, what have we got for you, Pisces? Oh, intuition for you as well, Pisces. See, all the water signs. I'm actually really focused in on the candle here for you, Pisces. This is really about tuning in here for you this week into that light here within. I feel for some of you that there's a new passion brewing. Maybe it's a new relationship for some of you. I just feel a new passion brewing, a new light burning. So, you know, maybe the answers about what you need for your next steps, they're not going to come from anything in the external. They're going to come from in here, because it's a really beautiful, inspired idea that you've had, and it will take inspired or intuitive knowledge to move it forward. Okay, and once again, it's about some joy here, and when we are in great energy, light energy, having fun, happy, feeling joy, is when our intuition is really more open, and we're more open to receive. So get out there and have some fun, Pisces. I'm really also seeing in here the hummingbirds, actually, and how they're going to different flowers. You know, the message I'm getting from that, Pisces, is that what you need is not in one place. You may need to source what you need from different places, whether that's information, products, whatever it is that you need for your project or what you're moving forward with. You're going to need to source it from different places, not just one place. The other message is that there'll be different sources of intuition coming in for you as well. Big week for the water signs. Alrighty, lucky last, Aries. Yay. Yeah, back in order. All right, Aries. Okay. Ooh, they are flying everywhere. All right. And you're welcome, everybody who's here live. Thank you so much, and you're very welcome. All right. Aries. Aries is being a bit stubborn. There's the first message for you, Aries. You're not receiving. Oh, dear. Come on. There it is. Angel of miracles. Whoa, look at that. Open your heart and expect a miracle. Aries, you can expect a miracle, but it won't come in if you're not receiving. You've got to open up. I think with everybody, not everyone, but a lot of people being in a bit of a funk last week and the week before, we weren't receiving. We weren't in that energetic alignment to receive much. So this week is really going to open that up. So Aries, this is about opening up and receiving. Miracles happen every day. Miracles happen every day. And it seems that they're on your side this week, Aries, but you need to receive. Need to receive and open up. This is about having fun once again, finding pleasure in the day, in everything that you do, and really just waking up in the morning, just feeling the joy and the curiosity of life. That is when the miracles happen. That is when the miracles happen. Open your heart and expect a miracle. I'm seeing 3 feathers on her neck here. If you're seeing feathers this week, then that will just be a reminder for you to check in with whether you are still feeling the joy of life this week or whether you've gone back to the funk. So if you see any feathers, and I love the red here for Aries. Really see if you can get yourself grounded. If you are going to, really connect and have some fun this week, maybe connect in nature, barefoot on the grass or in a beach somewhere. If you're watching from somewhere in the world where you're in isolation, then you can still connect through sound and through meditation and visualizing. So you can still connect to nature and really ground yourself. The red to me is also about passion. And, when you're in this curiosity for life and you wake up, wow, another day. I'm so curious as to what this day brings. When you wake up, that is what's going to really open up your receiving channels. Awesome. Oh, thank you, Chrissy. Yes, I'm feeling good today. The last couple of weeks have been a bit weird for me as well. And it's interesting that my videos end up very kind of blocked as well, right? Our energy is everything. And this week, your energy will start to lift and really it will really change your external as well. It really will. All right. Thank you. So nice to see all of you here. Thank you for being here live. And if you are watching on my YouTube channel, I really appreciate you being here as well. Please like and subscribe. And I will see you all again next week for next week's readings. Bye.